Okay, so we're recording. So my name's Tania Casanovas, and I thank you very much for coming on tonight, which is Easter Sunday. So I do realise that a lot of people with families, off camping, having some time out, but opportunity and timing waits for no one. That's what I say. So we're still here on Sunday night doing our opportunity because it is so new to Australia and New Zealand. So I'd really like to thank you for coming on, as I have said, because someone has obviously given you some information about a new opportunity that's come to Australia and New Zealand. And I'm all about multiple income streams. So this is something that's very much appealed to me. So we're glad you're on the overview. I'll keep it short and sweet tonight as well. Those that have listened to me before, I'm not fluff. I'm down to business, and you're here to see what this opportunity is all about, and that's what I'm going to deliver. So the opportunity is with Q Sciences. So I'm going to give you a bit of an overview about the company and some information to leave you with tonight. Oh, and my button won't work. Here we go. Okay, so I just want to see down the side, guys. Is my little video stream on the side hampering your view, or is it okay? Just thumbs up if you see the screen. Awesome, thank you. So what are most people looking for in life these days? And you know, people are craving different things from their current lifestyle, and one of them is usually just the quality of life. And I've found there's certain things that sort of make people more appreciative of what's going on in their life, and also, you know, happier in general, and that's what most people want, joy and happiness in their life. Now, the things that can help that is obviously people are looking for more time, but we know that there is no such thing as more time. We've all got exactly the same amount of time, but there is different qualities in our life that can actually improve the time that we've got, so we do have what they call that quality time with our family and with ourselves. A lot of people are craving freedom, you know, freedom to be able to do what they want, when they want, with who they want. And unfortunately, in our society at the moment, where we're tied to jobs and locations, that we're not always getting that freedom of opportunity to do what we want, and people are looking for ways to get that freedom. Flexibility is a big one for people, to be flexible not only with the freedom, but to be flexible to go and have some time off, to spend time with families. You know, a big thing, I'm a mum. My kids have sort of grown up now, but I've got one still at high school. But working corporate, I do work corporate, guys, so I want to let you know that, as well as doing multiple income streams, is that there's times that my daughter will say, you know, Mum, can you come down and watch this, or can you do that? And when I'm hooked up with business meetings, I don't always have the flexibility to spend that quality time and watch my child do something. And as a family, you know, mums and dads know that. And I grew up in a family, we owned a small business, and my parents hardly ever came to see us at sporting events. Not to say that that scarred me, but, you know, it's the flexibility to do those sort of things. And you can, when you start, you know, producing multiple income streams. Lifestyle, everyone's got a certain lifestyle that they're wanting. It may not be currently what you're doing right now, but you've got this vision and this dream to have a particular lifestyle, and most of the time that comes down to having extra disposable income to do that, or having freedom and flexibility. So these all tie in together, guys. A lot of people are searching for better health, you know, and this is what our products are about too, is the health. And you can't have the wealth without having the health. And a lot of people, when we talk about wealth, wealth is not always monetary, guys. You know, wealth can be, you know, your wealth of happiness or your wealth of health. So all these things are people that, you know, people are looking to improve the quality of their life through these certain types of avenues. And unfortunately, as I said, we don't have any more time than we're given, and we need to look at ways to improve the quality of our life. So with Q Sciences, you know, I actually found this business. I didn't have anyone tell me about it. I was actually out looking for a new platform, because I am all about multiple income streams. So I work corporate, I work full time. Luckily enough, I do work from home, but I do have several things that I do. And I was looking for something to really sink my teeth into. So I had a criteria of what I was looking for. I used to own a retail store, guys. So I know over the trend over the last last, 15 years that we are going very, very quickly away from bricks and mortar to click and order. So I wanted a platform that was online and that I could use social media and the ease of online to communicate with people. Now, this company was founded in 2012 and they have got a very simple business building technology. And to me, what that means is about having a business platform that's duplicatable and easy for everyone to use. So that was one thing that ticked my box. I needed to have systems in place for me that it didn't really take rocket science to work out, and that anyone that joined me on that journey could also do that. One of the things I wanted was a product with unique selling points. So a unique selling proposition, as we would call it in sales, is having something that stands out above everyone else. As we know, there's a lot of online businesses, and I don't want to be competing against something that's very similar. So I went looking for a platform that had something that was quite unique. And when I tell you about these products, not only are they unique, they're scientifically validated health and wellness products, which means that we've had peer reviews done on the products, and we've got actual tangible results that we can share with people. And these aren't results that have been paid for by the company. These are independent people doing research on our products. So that is amazing. I also have a science degree, so those sort of things to me mean a lot. And I've also got people that have joined my business that come from medical backgrounds. So those sort of things really stand out and put us above other companies. Obviously, I was looking for the money side of it. If I'm going to be building multiple income streams, I needed to have a platform that actually gave me a really good return on investment. So I was looking for the amount of money that I will maybe get started with, how quickly can I get that money back, and how quickly can I duplicate that to the rest of my team, for my team to also get paid. I needed something that was global and not just sort of like stuck in our corner of the world. So Q Sciences is already established in the US. They're in Canada, Europe, Japan, Korea, Australia, New Zealand, and we are opening up in the UK very shortly as well. So we are a global company that's expanding, but we're still in infancy, which means that the timing of jumping on with this business, especially in Australia and New Zealand, and if you've got people that you do know in the UK, it's an amazing opportunity to sort of be the forerunners with this company in those countries. So as I said before, it is online, it is mobile. We've got an app where we can share information really quickly. So that's another thing that ticked my box when I was looking for a new opportunity. Now, who's behind Q Science? Now, Q Science has been going since 2012, but they had a bit of a change in the structure and the leadership, and a new founder and the CEO is Mark Wilson. Now, he comes from, a bit of a sporting legend in the US at the Super Bowl, but as we tend to say in our overviews, that to us, unless you're into US football, is a little bit, it doesn't really make sense how big that is. I come from Queensland, so, I'm the rugby league, rugby union girl, and then you've got, our people down in Victoria talking about the Brownlow medalists. It might make a bit more of a difference, but Mark is actually quite schooled in business. So he actually retired, and then he has now, he went, I need to make a contribution back to society. I can't just be kicking around on the golf course all the time. So he's come back and started this opportunity to share with the world. He's obviously quite successful in other areas as well as, real estate development, private investment. So he actually knows the business side and has looked at this from a business perspective. And for someone like me who works in corporate, I needed to have someone with business sense running this business. Then we've got the other side of it, which is Jake Spencer. He's our Senior Vice President of Global Sales. Now, to have someone as a Vice President of Global Sales with a company that's actually been in the field is pretty big. I've been in companies before where you've got people in corporate that have never done one day of prospecting for a new member, or never really had to do the groundwork or the legwork of building a company. So they don't understand it from an ambassador's point of view. Now, Jake has been in the industry industry for 14 years. He's been, you know, from ground level starting in network marketing now up to corporate. So he understands every step of the way, which means that corporate has more of our ear and more of our back when it comes from us out in the field. So it's amazing to have him. I've listened to some of his trainings over the last few weeks and they're phenomenal. He is a wealth of knowledge and will help us learn and create and grow our skills as distributors for this company as well. So the one thing that I look for, okay, we've got products with this company, but I needed something that was there was problems out there with society, and the only way to sell a product is to offer solutions, okay? You got to offer solutions to people with problems, and that is how you get a product and how you get a product that's successful. So when you look at society at the moment, what are most people complaining about, especially when it comes to health? So many people are absolutely fatigued and tired constantly. The amount of people that I talk to or you see that just do not get good sleep, and when you do not get good sleep, it actually affects so many things in your body as well as your metabolism. People tend to put on weight when they don't sleep properly. And then we've got depression, we've got mental illnesses happening like at skyrocketing rates. Every time you turn around, you know, you're having a conversation with a parent, or, you know, my child's got ADHD, or my child's got behavioural issues, or your friends are depressed, and people just don't feel themselves. No one wants to get old. That's depressing enough as it is. I'm, you know, going on to my 50s soon, so I'm just like, I don't want to get old. I want to have products that help me slow down, and like, I think I'm 25, so I still want to act 25. I still want to move like a 25-year-old, even though I'm nearly double that. And also, you know, stress with not being able to have all those options. You haven't got the freedom, you haven't got disposable income. That just puts such pressure on families and on individuals, and the lack of energy, which I spoke about. So, you know, if our products can offer solutions to what is happening right now in our society, then we're on a winning product, or we're on a winning a winning company. So that's the way I looked at it. So all these things, when I was actually looking for something new, tick the boxes. So with Q Science, what have we got? Okay, so these are our solutions to people's problems. So we've got a total nutrition. So we do have a nutritional range. We've got which helps with weight loss. We definitely have an energy range. And if you've seen some of the testimonials on our Q Sleep of late, no wonder we can't keep it in the warehouse at the moment. It is just selling out. What I say about our products is that there is no need for a use by date on our products, because we honestly cannot keep them in stock. We are selling them so quickly. We have digestive health, which is to do with our probiotics. We've even got patents on those products at the moment. We have adaptogenic herbs. Now, adaptogenic herbs are in the form of the Women's Vitalize and the Men's Vitalize. These are great for women and men that are going through change of life. And I know you heard it, guys. You do it too. You just don't talk about it. So I can see Robin laughing there. So, you know, these products to deal with society and to make people feel better and have husbands happier and to have wives happier and kids happier. I mean, then everyone's happy. The sprays that we have, which are those little vials you see down the front there, they're sublingual sprays, which means they go under the tongue, and they're a delivery system for vitamins. Now, there are so many people I know with one of our kids, 13-year-old, that we could not get her to swallow tablets no matter what it was. So if you had something that was an easy delivery system to people who don't like to take tablets, that is amazing. And also sublingual under the tongue, I'm getting my words mixed up, but the actual absorbability of the product and how quickly it goes into the bloodstream is just enhanced by being straight under the tongue. We have cardiovascular health in the form of our Q Prime, which is, you know, once you get products into your body, you've got a delivery system and you've got the blood cells. And if you've got good delivery and your cardiovascular system is working and oxygenated properly, you're going to get better absorbability of products as well. We do have a skincare line, and we are going to be having released a hemp skincare line. And the big buzzword in Australia at the moment is hemp oil. As we know, in Australia and New Zealand a little bit different. They had some of their hemp oil, decriminalised just recently, but still through doctors. That we are actually got a license in place, which hopefully will be all signed off very soon for the first topical full spectrum hemp products, which will be released in Australia and New Zealand. So we will be the first company with that. We're going through the proper legislation and the licensing. We've just had the Australian licensing, the TGA, go and check out our facility in the USA to see right from source to manufacturing. So hopefully we'll have big news very soon, and we will have a topical range of hemp products which are actually allowed to be distributed within Australia. So that's our range of products. Now, our core product, which, you know, I really drive my whole business on this product as well, guys. This is a Q-Core Q-Max. Now, mental wellness is something that not many companies are doing. We have got something here that is, I would say, revolutionary to the way that we can help people naturally with mental, you know, instabilities, with depression, with anxiety, ADHD, bipolar. This product range came out of one of the founders, Tony Stephan, whose wife had chronic bipolar. Unfortunately, she did take her own life, but it really drove him to find a way, you know, to help people with these mental instabilities. And what we're finding, and what the link is the micro deficiencies in the brain, and the fact that our soil does not have anything left in it. And we've been told this for a long time. In my science degree, I actually did a thesis in organic farming, and I actually did tests, you know, on organic farms to conventional farming, and looking at the microbial biomass of soil. There is nothing left in our soil, guys. So us eating a salad 100 years ago compared to eating a salad these days, we're not getting anywhere near the nutrition. So what the link is that micronutrients in food is not getting into our systems, and we need those micronutrients for our brain. So the core product that we've got, which is the Q-Core Q-Max, it has the 4 things that we need for our body to have full wellness. So Q-Max is the brain fuel, it's the brain energy, it's what's putting the micronutrients back into the brain. The Q-Prime is our cardiovascular product, which is helping oxygenating and delivering this nutrition through the body. The Q-Biotics are the absorption. So we have patents on the actual way that this Q-Biotic works in the capsule. So it's not degenerated in the acids in the stomach. It's actually getting through. It's a 12-hour encapsulation. So it's actually not getting just destroyed before it gets to where it needs to go. And then we've got the omegas, as we know, the fatty acids, the protection of the body, protection of the organs. So that is one of our main products, and it's helping people and children feel better. The testimonials coming back from it already. I've got friends that have been on it for 2 or 3 weeks. They're starting to notice a full wellness in themselves, but also aches and pains going, and they're sleeping through the night. Now, this is without the Q Sleep, guys. These guys are actually sleeping through the night just using this product. That's the only thing that they have changed. So that's massive. What is coming as well, as I sort of spoke about, was full spectrum hemp oil products. Now, in Australia and New Zealand, we'll be getting the topical going on the skin, ingestibles in the mouth. We're not getting the ingestibles at this stage due to our government regulations. So what full spectrum hemp oil is, the hemp actually comes from the plant and the leaves and the stems. It does not come from seed, guys. So if you ever see anything that says hemp seed oil, think of it like opium poppy and poppy seeds. The opium poppy's got the good stuff, the poppy seeds you put in cake. It's pretty much exactly the same, if you can think of that. Also, what is massive about our product, and why we're so different, is that we've got technology which makes our hemp oil water soluble. So if you know that oil and water don't mix, so if you can imagine our competitors having a oil-based product, you're putting that into your body, it's not absorbing into your body, or if it is, it's very, very slightly absorbing into your body. When you've got a water-based technology, it actually goes into the bloodstream a lot faster, and we have actually had third-party lab testing. We have got 85% absorbability absorbability, and we can prove that. Whereas you go to our competitors, they might have anywhere between 8 to 13% absorbability, but they still can't prove that because they haven't had the lab testing done. So that is where our product really sort of stands out from the crowd. We've also got non-GMO and gluten-free and organic hemp farm. So that is really exciting for what is going to happen soon. So with the Q movement, you can join and you can come in at wherever you fit in. The whole thing is you living life on your terms. So when you're growing an online business, it's up to you how much time you put into it. You can grow this business, but if you spend half an hour to an hour a day, if you've got that time, you can grow a business. If you've got more time, that's great. I'm just saying that you get in where you fit in and you do the work that's needed to do to make you go to where you want to go. But we do have 3 options. You can come in as an ambassador, which is someone who's a distributor of the products, and you can share it with other people and bring other people into the business opportunity. You can come in as a preferred customer and get good discounts, nothing to do with the business, but you also have the ability to earn free products. Or you could come in as a retail customer and pay full price. So I know which one I would rather do, be the first 2. Okay, so if you do come in an ambassador, and that is why we've welcomed you to this opportunity tonight, to show you that you can actually make a good residual income with this company. So to come on, you buy your enrollment, digital enrollment kit, which gives you your website for 1 year, and it also gives you access to our amazing Q Connect Pro app, $79.95 US for that. Then what you get with that is your full back office. So your full back office, you can run your business, you've got reports, you've got training, you've got mentoring. This gives you everything. So when you talk about setting up a business from scratch, and I've done it and I've paid for have websites developed, they can cost hundreds, thousands. But then if you're going to have an actual retail store like I did, I was in debt with a lot of money. So, and my return on investment might have been 2 or 3 or 4 years down the track before I actually got my money back. So you're looking at buying a business for $80 US. That's, and you're buying a position in the network marketing tree and with your team, and that is for 1 year. So then where you come along, you've got a business, but you need product. You need product, one, to know you'll be a product of the product and use the products. And you also need maybe some to sample and give out to people. So you wouldn't start a business with nothing. So by buying this $80 distribution to be a rep and then not having any products is pretty senseless. So what you would do, we do have enrollment packs ranging from anywhere to 350 US up to 685 US, or just depending on your budget, plus tax and shipping. So it gives you a variety of the products. So one, you can trial them out yourself. You may want to give some samples out to people so they can try them as well. A lot of our products come in, they come in actual packaging. So you can actually like pull out and share stuff with people. So instead of having just a bottle, which is a bit strange giving someone some tablets, but you've actually got the ways that we can share this is everything's individually packed. So you can sort of put a couple in your handbag, and if you're with friends, you can just chuck them a couple of things for them to try out. So with the compensation plan, and this is what a lot of you would like to know, we actually get paid 4 ways. Well, in Australia and New Zealand at the moment 3, but it is one of the easiest compensation plans I've ever come across. I've been in a couple of different companies before and I could never work out what I was going to get at the end of the month. And then if I asked my upline, well, how did you get that? Can you correlate it back for me? They could never explain it because there's too many variables on how they got that amount, which made it really hard. Like I go to work for a week, different, some people might be contractors, but I'm on a salary package. I know what I'm going to get at the end of the week. So it should be the same when you're building a business and building a network marketing opportunity. You want to know for the effort that you've put in, what are you actually going to get back? Okay, so we can actually let you know that. Now we've got a few different ways you get paid. One is on customer sales commission. So if you've got preferred customers that they don't want anything to do with the business, they love the products, and I'll tell you what, they will, and they'll be repeat buyers because what these products are doing for people are amazing. But you actually earn commissions from people that just want to purchase from you as a customer. So I think of it like a counter. I've got my customers on one side of the counter. Then I've got the people people that want to build a business with me, and they're my team. They're behind the counter. They're still like my workers, even though they're not. They're my friends, they're my colleagues, they're my business partners. But I can actually make monthly team commissions on any of their sales or the sales that they've made to their customers. That's another way of me getting paid. So that's called a monthly team commission. They also have rank advancement bonuses, and my God, I've just received a few of them. They're pretty handy because I'm going to the US next week and I'm going to spend it. But rank advancement bonuses, for you reaching ranks, they'll actually give you a bonus for getting there. So some one-time off bonuses, which actually are quite a good deal, and that's what we get as well. So we've got those three. Now, hopefully what will come to Australia and New Zealand as we grow our business and we get better is the Freedom Financial Movement. So what that is about, it's Q Sciences. Actually, when you reach different ranks, they'll actually put money towards your debt. So instead of in some companies you see people chasing for a car, or that, you know, there's amazing holidays and this sort of stuff, you know, they're gone. You know, a car is a depreciating item. So why would you want something that was going to cost you money? So what Q does, it really looks after their ambassadors and goes, look, everyone wants to get out of debt. So why don't we say, okay, well, what would you like paid down? Would you like your mortgage paid down? Would you like money put into superannuation? Do you want money put off this bill? They'll actually put money off something for you to decrease your debt, which is amazing, or increase your investment. So here we have the compensation plan. Now, the one thing that really spoke out to me when I saw this compensation plan was the fact that, well, actually, I'll just go over the couple of ways you get paid. So customer volume. So we talked about getting paid on your customers buying anything from 15% up to 30%. Now, that's quite amazing, those particular percentages. Then we've got number 2 was the monthly team volume. So I can actually tell you how much you're going to make every month depending on the volume you've brought in from your team. But the one thing that really appealed to me is I only ever need 2 active people in my team to rank right to the top. Not like some companies where you might need 10, 12, 15 people to be at a certain level for you to reach that next rank. In this company, you only need 2 active people in the company for you to reach the top rank within your team. So if you had people come on and they've left or they've gone for certain reasons, that's okay, as long as you've got 2 left, or you've just found another one, that will actually get you to the top of the rankings. You don't have to miss out because you haven't got, you know, a number of people active that month. Then we also have these ranking bonuses here. So for example, if you were to hit executive in your first 30 days, which I've had a few of my team members do just last month, so it's not impossible, guys, it's very, very easy. She would get a $500 US bonus on top of her $250 US. So she's made $750 US in her first 30 days. So it's very easy to read. We've got a 1-page document. That's all that's needed for the compensation plan. Now that you've seen the opportunity, most people fall into 3 categories. So I've given you a fair bit of information tonight. You're either A, B, or C. Guys, A is you're someone like me that won't just sign me up, I'll work it all out later. You know, just give me the opportunity, let me run with it. I won't ask too many questions, just get me in and then I'll learn it all. And then you've got B, which is you either to do with your budget or your butt. You're sitting there and go, sounds all great, but I've got a few questions. Now, that's fine. Just get back to the person who invited you to the call and they can answer your questions. And if they can't answer your questions, they can ask one of their upline or come to one of the leaders in Australia and they can ask that question as well. But don't be afraid to ask the question and ask it fast. The other one is budget. So we do, you know, we look at your budget and see where you fit in. You've got to get in where you fit in. So again, if that's a question, ask one of your uplines. Then we've got C, you're just playing a customer. You go, hey, those products look fantastic. I'm not interested in building a business. I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm fine, but I really would love those products, which is great. Or you could also be someone to say, hey, that sounds great, but that's not me, but I'm going to tell my friends about this opportunity and get them in touch with you because I reckon that would be right up their alley. So you'll be one of the 3. Just let us know which one that is. You know, I love the A's and I love the B's and I love the C's. I love all of you, but please let us know. I would love you to be on our team as well. So what we'll do tonight, we know it's Easter Sunday, so I don't want to keep you for too long. So I'll just check the chat. I've got chats here. Just make sure I've answered any questions. No, oh my God, thank you for the love. So if get back to the person that had you on here, we'd love to have you in the Australian team or the New Zealand team. We're growing a team there too at the moment. So what I want to say to you is this is only new. This has only been in Australia since December. So timing wins over talent every day. You can learn this business, guys. This business can be done by anyone because of the platform that's provided, because of the training we give you. You don't need to know everything when you start. You just have to start to be great. That's the biggest thing. You just got to give it a go. At the end of the day, if you decided that this wasn't for you, but you did decide, what have you lost? You've lost, you've actually lost nothing, because what you've bought into, you've actually bought product for, and that product is actually going to make you feel better. So I'll leave you with that tonight, and we hope to see a few more of you in our movement on Facebook, and love to share the opportunity with others. Okay, guys, thanks very much. See you later.